twice before has qualifying on Saturday been completely washed out by typhoons and rain, with drivers forced to fight for grid slots on Sunday morning instead. However, the forecast this year was improved and qualifying went ahead as planned in dry conditions. Lewis Hamilton was favored to take pole position, but Sebastian Vettel was never going to be far behind, while the championship leader's Mercedes teammate Valtteri Bottas had endured a difficult morning at Suzuka and would be getting a grid penalty nevertheless. Kimi Räikkönen will take a 5-place grid penalty after yet another disastrous Saturday for Ferrari. The Finn crashed his car into the wall during the third and final free practice session and needed a rebuild and a gearbox change, and he was only 6th fastest in the top 10 shootout. Getty Japanese Grand Prix qualifying will see Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel battle again. The session was effectively ended more than a minute early when Romain Grosjean lost control of his Haas and ended up in the barriers, only 3 wheels still attached. With just 118 remaining, there was not enough time after the red flag for anyone to get out and start a lap before the checkered flag. Lance Stroll felt distinctly hard done by after he was twice blocked while attempting to do a hot lap. Sergio Perez was put on notice by the stewards for getting in the way the second time. Eliminated: 16th Romain Grosjean, 17th Pierre Gasly, 18th Lance Stroll, 19th Marcus Ericsson, 20th Pascal Wehrlein. Romain Grosjean crashed during Q1 of the Japanese Grand Prix. There is more disappointment for Jolyon Palmer, who is 5 races away from losing his Renault seat. The Brit, with that Q2 elimination, has failed to out-qualify his teammate even once so far this year. Carlos Sainz will be taking a grid penalty tomorrow anyway, so he will start last and everyone out in Q2 will get bumped up a place by Fernando Alonso's engine problem. Eliminated: 11th Stoffel Vandoorne, 12th Nico Hülkenberg, 13th Kevin Magnussen, 14th Jolyon Palmer, 15th Carlos Sainz. Lewis Hamilton had taken pole position at every single F1 circuit he has raced at except Suzuka until now. The Brit was by far the fastest during qualifying, and despite putting in a lap with an error or two, he was 0.3 clear of Bottas and nearly half a second ahead of Vettel. Kimi Räikkönen's car was rebuilt hastily ahead of qualifying, so he was only able to get into 6th, but his engine penalty will see him drop down the grid tomorrow. Results: 1st Lewis Hamilton, 2nd Valtteri Bottas, 3rd Sebastian Vettel, 4th Daniel Ricciardo, 5th Max Verstappen, 6th Kimi Räikkönen, 7th Esteban Ocon, 8th Sergio Perez, 9th Felipe Massa, 10th Fernando Alonso.